Welcome to Earthaven, an eco-village located in the Black Mountains just outside of Asheville, North Carolina. The community rests on approximately 320 acres of land, nestled in a wonderful little valley with flowing streams and an abundance of life and vegetation. Earthaven uses several different earthen building designs, including straw bale, cob, and others to create the various structures on the property. The community even strives to use permaculture design principles to create edible garden landscapes, integrating food and medicine production in with everyday life.
This was like really, old-fashioned purism where they milled all the wood and they stuffed it with clay and straw that they plastered over it. So they're using spring water in the house for all their purposes, and then the rainwater is going down to the garden, and it's going to be where the hoses are down there. And then we have this nice yome back here, which we use for yoga classes in the summer.
Earthaven serves as an educational model for how earthen building design and permaculture can truly be achieved. Community members give scheduled tours throughout the year to extend their knowledge unto others. Along with public education, members of Earthaven procure their incomes through several small ecologically sound businesses, including a permaculture plant nursery, carpentry and home construction business, tool rental operation, solar system, plumbing, and electrical installation services, candle lantern and other wooden craft item making operations, and several of the community members offer up their own private consulting services to extend their unique knowledge unto the world. While the members of Earthaven follow no one spiritual path or ideology in particular, the community is broken into several small neighborhoods in which the members focus on one aspect or another of living sustainably. For example, this is Village Terraces. Many of the members who reside here believe strongly in the health benefits of consuming raw dairy and meat products, while other community members may follow other dietary practices such as vegan or vegetarianism. Here at the Council Hall is where the community holds its regular council meetings. The community utilizes a process called full consensus, which allows for all community members to have a say in the governance process. The community requires all members participating in the consensus process to undergo training, as consensus decision-making is not something that comes naturally to most people, especially in a society that has promoted majority rule for so long. The community is off the grid, creating all of its own electrical energy with various systems such as this micro-hydroelectric system. Water rushes down through a hose line from the stream up the mountain. The water is then diverted into this turbine system where two small turbines continuously run, creating electrical energy. The water is then returned right back to the stream from which it came. While most of the energy used comes directly from the turbines, some of it is stored in a battery unit.
And here's the conversion center where it converts from DC to AC.
It's the trout pond for aquaculture. Earthaven began as a vegan community. However, as new members joined, omnivorous appetites became more prevalent. The community now raises and sells several species of livestock that are humanely treated and naturally grown. These turkeys, for example, are getting ready for the Thanksgiving dinner table. The turkey and chicken coops are actually movable and are moved across the land during the turkey's grow period. By moving the turkey coops and their feeding troughs, the turkeys naturally fertilize the land on which they walk and sleep. Earthaven farmers can then plant on the fertile land to receive bountiful crops year-round. Many Earthaven homes are small studio apartment-style homes, believing that human beings do not need large, lavish houses in order to have comfortable living quarters. The larger houses on the property tend to be co-housing units for multiple people.
Well, the main features of this house to me are, first and foremost, its passive solar design is carefully constructed to create the right shading coefficients for unwanted summer solar gain and maximizing winter solar gain with a certain type of glass positioned in relation to thermal mass that stores the heat and regulates the internal environment. Also that it's constructed entirely out of wood from Earthaven, and that it's finished inside and out on the walls with lime and gypsum and earth-based plasters, as well as a lot of our local lumber, where I'm able to give new life to trees that I've killed by putting them on display in a building that's hopefully going to endure for longer than I do. This building is petroleum-free for all of its heating, cooking, and ventilation systems. All the electricity is solar, and domestic hot water and heat come from wood, passive solar gain, or from an active glycol loop to a collector on the roof. And yeah, just trying to demonstrate that our lives here can be sustainable but also relatively luxurious if we think about how we're using energy and relating to our living environment.